What is going on, Lego Maniacs? It's Ty, the Lego guy here, and welcome to another Lego Star Wars comparison. The two we're actually taking a look at is the OG Imperial Dropship that set 7667, had 4 minifigs, 81 pieces, retailed for $10 US, and it came out in 2008. Now nowadays this set's going for 38 new or 16 used. We'll be comparing it against the newer Imperial Dropship that's set 75262, had 5 minifigs, 125 pieces, retailed for 20 US, and it came out in 2019. Nowadays it's going for 28 new or 23 used. And what we're gonna find out, guys, is which one is the best. We're gonna compare them. I think I've come up with an answer for you guys about it. But yeah, it should get interesting, but enough talk, let's get right into it. And to begin, we're gonna go with the OG Dropship. So let's just give you guys a 360 view of this ship. Very nice looking. It is a bit simpler, but I think it gets the job done. The first thing you'll notice is it has these nice Imperial stickers all over the place. I'm not thrilled they're stickers, but you know what, whatever. Not a big deal. How you kind of access the pilot, you just open her up like that, and there he is. There's no control panel or anything, which I kind of knocked this set, although it was only 10 US back in the day, and you got 4 awesome minifigs, so can't complain too much. The other cool thing is it actually operates as a drop ship, which makes sense in the name. You lift up the engines, and it should come off, well, somewhat easy. So let's try and do that just freehand. Yeah, so you guys get the point. It does come off and then it can fly off. I actually put this set in my Hoth mock, which was interesting. Yeah, and this is what it kind of looks like without it. It very much reminds me of a futuristic helicopter. Anyways, that's the dropship itself. Let's now take a look at the 2019 one. Here we have the 2019, so let's just give you guys a 360 view of this as well. Very nice looking. You can definitely see there's some improvements over the older one. I like the seating arrangement as well, although you can't fit 4 minifigs. The older one you could fit 4, whereas this one you can only fit 3. So I'm not sure how I feel about that, but all in all, better looking vehicle. Same thing, has stickered Imperial insignias, which look nice as much as we don't like stickers. The one thing I wanted to mention though is this actually has a little sticker control panel, and I thought that was a lot better than the older one. I do like it when they pay attention to detail, and they did that with this one. And then the same thing, you can literally just lower the troop by basically the same mechanic. But, okay, let's try doing that freehand again. It kind of is like it has the same problem. It likes to, this one actually likes to stick a little bit more than the older one. Like, look I got it upside down and it's still holding on. So maybe there's a knock actually with that. Let's try that one more time. Okay, well, second time's the charm, I guess. Let's try it. Lift it up. It needs some cooperation. Let me know if you guys have an easier time dropping this drop ship off, but it likes to hold it, like much more than the older one. So third time's the charm. I actually won't knock it for this. It's literally made a different way. So you can literally lift it like so and then slide it out. So you have to kind of pull it out like that. You can't drop it like the other one, which is not a big deal. They're just different, I would say. Let's now compare the two. Here we have them side by side. So as you guys can see, very similar proportions. They're literally identical in size, except I will say that the 2019 definitely just has a little bit more detail going on than the 2008. Like, the 2008 just looks a little bit clumpier. There's no other way to say it. And there is no model to base this off of, just because this is just completely fictitious on Lego's part. But I still think all in all, Lego's done a good job kind of designing a fictitious Star Wars set. Anyways, those are the two models. Let's now compare the minifigs. And the first two minifigs that we're going to compare are the Stormtroopers. So this gets interesting. As you guys can see, a lot more detail going on with the newer type of Stormtrooper. It does have that double molded Stormtrooper helmet, which is not bad. Here's the simplistic, more OG look of the Stormtrooper. both nice looking in my books. They both have back printing as well. Let's actually lift the helmets to show you guys what's going on underneath. So the newer Stormtrooper, angry clone face, no surprise. And then the one on the right, the OG Stormtrooper, has literally just a plain black face. Where we get debatable here. Now again, you get 3 of each with each set. Where we get debatable here though is, do you guys like this helmet? I don't know what I think about it. I think it looks too big. I think I like the older one. I think in 2008 they kind of perfected, like that era of Stormtrooper, they kind of perfected it, because the older ones actually kind of looked like they had mustaches. These newer ones, I just like the look of the face a lot more. I don't know if I like this. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about the newer Stormtrooper helmet mold. But I think it just kind of has a derp type look to it. It just seems a little bit too elongated. Like, you ever heard the term, if someone's being mean, they call someone a horse face? Well, I don't know. It sort of reminds me of that. It's just a little bit too elongated, but let me know. Maybe it will grow on me. I haven't given it my final opinion. I just think they look a little bit different. I'm not used to it. Anyways, let's now take a look at the next 2 minifigs. And here we have the Shadow Troopers. Guys, these guys are from The Force Unleashed. That's actually where these type of characters come from. They look a lot like Death Troopers, but they are not Death Troopers. And I have to say, I like both the old and the new. But I will say that I actually don't mind the mask as much in black. I don't know what it is. It doesn't seem as elongated as it is in white. But I will say that I like both of them. I kind of like how the printing really shines up on the older Shadow Trooper, although the newer Shadow Trooper has some fantastic looking printing everywhere. They both have back torso printing as well. And again, the OG one just has that plain black face. Anyways, those are the 2 next minifigs. You get 1 in each set. Let's now take a look at the 20th anniversary Han Solo. And there's literally nothing to compare him against. This was literally the 20th anniversary line that came out. And yeah, they decided to put some of the OG characters from Star Wars. So as you guys can see, he's in yellow, which is really cool. It also says 20 years Lego Star Wars. Love that printing. These guys are kind of a dime a dozen because a lot of people use this set for army building, but nonetheless, that doesn't knock him. I still think he's a great looking minifig. I love the fact that they gave him the blue studded old school blaster, nice looking little holster on his pants, and yeah, just all in all, very nice looking minifig. The other thing that you get with this set is you get an anniversary thing that says 20 years, Lego Star Wars 1999 to 2019 Han Solo. So I thought that was pretty nice. Great for displayability. The only one I'm missing from these are Leia. I'm just missing Leia because there were 6 of these that were actually made. Anyways, those are the minifigs. Let's now get into the end of the comparison and get my final thoughts. Well guys, that was my review. Do hope you enjoyed it. Honestly, looking at these 2 models, I have to say, although it's not based off of any starship or, you know, in the Star Wars universe, like this is not an actual dropship. It's just something Lego made. It's fictitious. Even if you go into Brickset, they call it Legends, which it's not even really that. But I will say that the newer model probably is a little bit better than the older one. Just looks a little bit more sleek, a little bit more well put together. However, if you're looking for like old school minifigs, I really like the old one. And let me know what you guys think about these Stormtroopers, but they just kind of have derp faces, like we talked about. Check that out in the dictionary, but it just seems a little bit too long. But let me know what you guys think about them. I just think they're a lot of detail on the mask. Their masks just look a little bit too elongated, if that makes any sense. And it is nice to get Han Solo in this. So basically, it is preference. It all boils down to the builds, which I think the newer one's definitely better. As far as the minifigs, it depends if you want newer, more detailed minifigs or older, more, you know, simpler minifigs. Although I still think I like the Stormtrooper mask proportions for the old one more than I like the new one. So for the build, I have to give it to the new one. For the minifigs, I have to give it to the old one. But anyways, that's all I got for you today. But if you like this video, leave it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing. And click that bell so you're notified for any future LEGO Star Wars comparisons we do on this channel. As well as let me know what your guys' thoughts are on this. Which one's your favorite? Do you like the 2008 or do you like the 2019? But yeah, that's all I got for you again. But thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.